We are privileged to have Ray McClellan on once again with us. He was on with us, kind enough to be on with us last week at a Chevrolet event. Ray McClellan is the co-host and lead technician of the Car Warriors television program. Airs once a week on Speed Television. Haven't had a chance to check it out. You need to do that. We're going to talk to Ray just a bit about that program and also about Full Throttle Custom today. Ray, welcome to Horsepower for an Hour and Fabulous Fords Forever.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Man, this is an incredible event, Ray. I mean, you and I together and individually go to many car events throughout the course of the year. Have you ever seen anything off the chart as this?
I haven't gotten a chance to actually see everything out there, but what I did see, there's some awesome cars out there. I can't wait to go check them all out.
I was thinking about you this morning as we were looking at a 2009 Mustang, and the guy's got a 671 blower sticking out the top, and he's developing 19 pounds of boost. And I immediately thought of you with a 27-inch tire on the back, and I said, my friend Ray McClellan would probably have a little bit to say about this particular setup, but it sure was a good-looking car.
Yeah.
Ray, take a few minutes to tell the folks out there about your new program or the second year in production. Now, we're going to have Brad up in a moment, but about this Car Warrior show that you're on.
Well, this season's actually totally different than last season. You know, it's a whole new platform. They had All-Stars last year with the 72-hour build. This year it's it's shop versus shop from around the country. So you get to see the North battle the South, the East battle the West. And, Brad and I lead these teams through in a 48-hour build.
And one of the questions that we are asked, and I mentioned to you this last week, but we have a new crowd, so I'll ask you again fresh. Is it really, honestly, actually a 48-hour build, or does it just look like it on television that it's edited together to make us feel like, or are you guys really staying up for 2 days straight to get these cars built?
We're definitely staying up for the 2 days straight. You know, when it comes down to it, I wish it was only 48 hours. Because by the time you actually meet the teams, do the build, and you get that extra hour for that other challenge in there, so it's a 49-hour build, then you have your interviews. It's almost 60, 65 hours straight. It's hard to go through.
So you're actually staying up for the 60 hours plus hours to get this cars built?
There have been builds we've done that. We try to get an hour or two a night. It depends on the teams. We've had some actual real talent come in, and we've been able to sleep for 2 or 3 hours a night. And then we've had teams that have come in, need a little extra help. So, we haven't been able to get that sleep like we'd like.
One of my favorite, there's so many, one of my favorite episodes was the 33 Ford. But then I also really liked the Chevy pickup truck where they cut 8 or 10 inches out of the bed. Now, before that happened, did you counsel them against that?
Yes.
And they wouldn't listen?
Not really. The problem is these teams come in and they really don't know what to expect. And when they come down, they've watched every episode of last season, so they think we're going to go completely crazy with these cars. And we don't have the metal or the things that we used to because now the build's only 48 hours. And you try to tell them, we've only got 48 hours and you want to cut 10 inches out of the frame. What part of the truck or the vehicle is going to compromise because we're going to take on this battle? Or did you guys bring enough talent to make all this happen?